Hello and welcome back to the Wind Waker HD here on the Hidden Travelers YouTube channel. In the last episode we completed some training on the pirate ship. In this episode we're going to explore through the Forsaken Fortress, which is the equivalent of like Ganon's hometown here, Ganon's Tower, but not really. So the thing about this is we have no sword, as we saw in the last episode when Link was catapulted across the ocean into this fortress. Oh, don't get caught. He lost his sword, so he's completely defenseless, which means we have to sneak through this fortress. If we get caught, then we get sent to jail, and jail is no fun, and then we have to work our way out. So if you get caught in any of these headlights, or spotlights, watch lights, whatever you want to call them, spotlights, then you get sent to jail automatically. If an enemy sees you that is equipped with weaponry not controlling one of these things, then you get sent to jail. Pretty much you have to have a weapon. So we're going to use these, not really sure what they are, wooden sticks. Kind of look like something that would go into a fireplace, but that's our weaponry since we don't have a sword. And what I like about this is that while it shows it in a nice cartoony little way here, we are essentially clubbing a guy to death with a wooden stick. That is exactly what's going on. With a sword, we know what's going on. You're cutting that guy, you're cutting an artery, he is dying. With this wooden stick, you're just clubbing a guy senselessly until he is dead. And that's really graphic for a game where you're playing as a 12-year-old little boy. So that's kind of messed up, man. Anyways, with one guy clubbed, we're going to keep carrying on to club out some more of them. And we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a dungeon map here. There's 3 spotlights total. We just took out one of them, so there's 2 more to go. And they're kind of along the perimeter. You can see them on your map, especially now that you have the dungeon map. I'm going to take a look up this way. That's where the prison cell is. So if we get caught, we're going to jail. Kind of like that. But for now, what I'm going to do is jump down to the bottom, because what I want to do is get this piece of heart. There's actually a piece of heart right over here. If you jump down, press on this button, and there's a heart piece in there. Pretty easy one to miss if you're not paying attention, so definitely grab this heart piece while you're in here. You will not regret it. So that's the first heart piece in The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. We're going to hopefully collect many more of these in our time here. Now, I find it's easier to just go ahead and get caught to get where I want to go. He catches Link on fire and then makes him surrender. That's kind of funny. I find it easier just to get caught, so we're back up on the higher level. You can work your way around, but then you have to hide in barrels and avoid all of these moblins, and that's no fun. So we're going to get caught, go to jail, and then just sneak our way out. And yeah, pretty easy. I find it humorous, I guess, that they send you to jail and that someone along the way has been in this prison and he has carved this pathway out, and they see the hole there and they just keep throwing this guy in there, and then the guy escapes and then he goes back to jail, back and forth, but they never investigate where is this guy escaping from. But that's video game logic, so we're not going to really pay attention to anything that I just said because it's stupid. Anyways, we're going to keep working our way outside. Every time you get where you need to go, Tetra tries to page in with you that stone that we saw at the beginning of, or at the end of the last episode. And we're going to club another guy to death. So pick up some more wood, like wooden bellow. I don't really know what this is. And let's go ahead and just club this guy mercilessly. And we're just hitting him. He's stunned at this point. Just smacked him in the face 4 times. And now he's dead. And there should be a pool of blood here that's forming, but we're going to just run away and leave that for someone else to clean up. So that's 2 down. Ideally, I'm trying to think of the best way I want to go to get to this guy. There's a couple different paths I can take. That way is probably the fastest, but it's kind of going in the opposite direction of where I want to go. I'm going to work my way around and take an alternate route. I normally don't take this route, but I'm kind of just wanting to explore a little bit. and highlight some of the, I guess, awesomeness of the great HD graphics that we have here in The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. So I'm going to go this way. Let's hopefully make this perfect. Barely made that. Gotta do some sneaking. Still got a couple more moblins to sneak past and one more tower to take out. So we're getting there. And I've never understood the point of that box being there, as, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's nowhere for you to really push it, nowhere to jump up to or push it off of. So I'm not really sure the point of that being there. But whatever, we're gonna ignore that. And once we get past this room, that's where we need to go. And I normally come in through the other way. So we're gonna have a slow little process here, but there's one more tower. As you can see on your map, it is on the other way. So let's slowly work our way down there. These guys are gonna be irritating, and they're gonna be alerted to me several times because it's a fairly tight quarter path that we have to sneak past these guys with, and every time these dumb moblins think that they hear something, they go blah and look back at you. So I'm gonna walk past. Please ignore the walking barrel that's now moving. These guys don't know. That guy who's looking right this way doesn't even see it. Oh, now he does, but not enough to care. He's like, I think I saw that barrel move, but I'm not sure, so I'm just going to keep patrolling. Apparently his sense of smell isn't that great, though he keeps stopping to smell. So now this guy's right behind me, and he can see me now. I'm in that awkward position where I want to just make a break for it, but this guy behind me is going to be a pain in my side. So go back. Alright, as soon as he goes away, this guy's coming back towards me. Slow progress. Yeah, there we go. Walking barrels are no fun. So, alright, now we're back this way. We'll be coming right back in this room in just a minute. We have to get this last guard tower of this sort. Before I do that, I'm going to push this box down, which will create us a shortcut for, I guess, if any reason I somehow end up falling down there or something, I now have a shortcut. If I save the game and quit, I end up back at the bottom, I can just climb up that and be right where I need to go. It's really convenient, fun for the whole family. Alright. We're almost there. I really love this. We're grabbing onto something that's on fire. And it doesn't hurt Link because he is a badass and he doesn't care. But here's the last one up this way. I can see it. And we're going to go club one more baby seal and then we will be all ready. As Tetra keeps trying to talk to me and I keep ignoring her. I think I get the point that there is a monster up here. And I've clubbed 2 of these guys, so I think I've got things under control now. So let's bash this guy's brains into the wall. And come on. Come get killed. He's got the same thing. There's a reason that Ganon always fails. He gives his guardsmen a wooden stick instead of a weapon. He could give them, I mean, this is the time of pirates. They have cannonballs, so they have guns of some sort. And they have swords and axes and weaponry, armor, but nope, this guy gets a... And this is Ganon's fortress. This is a place he hides out, does all of his business, his management, and his best guardsmen are watching over with a wooden stick. So there's something wrong here. And there's a reason that he always loses to little boys. So... Alrighty, and then he leaves a pile of wooden sticks. Like, just in case my guard loses a wooden stick, I want there to be 2 more sitting right there so he can replenish. Just in case he breaks 1 wooden stick on a little kid's face. Now we're going to return here. We're just in this room. It's going to be a lot easier now because we don't have to sneak past 2 of them, just this one guy. Hopefully this mouse or rat ignores us. And we're just going to walk up these stairs and head on up further into the tower or fortress. Alrighty. So that's where we're trying to get. That's where his sword is. It's just at the top of his pathway. We have one more section to sneak past, essentially. And here we go. This guy's not too hard. But the thing is, we're working our way up right where Errol and other girls have been kidnapped. Somehow Link got catapulted up this way, except he was shot too low or just off target a little bit, so he face splatted, but his sword somehow made it where it needed to go. But he slid down on like the other side of the map in a completely random area. So that doesn't really make any sense either. Yeah, you can get out of the barrel now, but whatever. We're going to be up this way here in just a second. If anything, if the sword fell where it did, then Link should have fallen where it did, because he was holding it. It's not like he was flying. He just like chucked his sword mid-flight. He lost it during his like face splatting fall down. So he should have been near it. I remember when I was a kid, I was trying to do this, and I was really dumb, and I could not sidle or sidle. Pretty sure it's sidle against the wall for the life of me. I always was jumping off. I just could not hold the A button. I don't know why, because it's not hard at all. But anyways, there's a monster right there with a sword and a shield, so our hero jumps up and down. So we're gonna run past him and grab our sword. See, this is where we should have landed. And this guy who's been watching over the door sees a weapon fall down, and then it's like, oh, I'm just gonna leave it where it's at. I'm gonna mercilessly just beat the crap out of this guy. I am stabbing him, jumping at him, throwing him into spikes, throwing him into the corner. He gets up, I do it again. Whatever, no big deal. He's dead, got a rupee out of it. So we're going to go ahead and save our sister, hopefully. Game over. But not. The rest of this episode is a cutscene. We're going to witness Errol here and be introduced to the enemy of the game, Ganondorf/Ganon, and a few more characters, which you guys can watch and figure out on your own. So until next time, stay tuned for more Legends of the Wind Waker HD. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Feel free to leave me some feedback, comments. You send me some money too. You got my email address. And I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.